class. Today we are working on lesson 8 of our Saxon Math Book 3, and today's lesson is on fact families. Once again, beginning of Saxon, this is probably a review for you. However, I'm hoping that we can find some patterns together to make fact families a little bit easier for you. So I want to start with, take a look at this fact family that I have right here with the numbers 3, 4, and 7. And think about, do you see any patterns in this fact family? What do you notice, Riker?
There's 3 numbers that are being the same thing and just making it different.
Yeah, we use the same 3 numbers. We use 3, we use 4, and we use 7 for this fact family. That's what makes something a fact family. When you take the same 3 numbers and you create 2 addition and 2 subtraction. So that's the other pattern I want you to notice. We have 2 addition problems and we have 2 subtraction problems. There's one more thing.
They also have to be correct.
They have to be correct, yep, but there's one more thing I want you to notice about how I wrote this here. Has to do with the biggest number in the family. So take a look at 3, 4, and 7. What's the biggest?
Oh, the biggest number in the plus section has to be the one that equals.
Yeah, so Riker just said the biggest number in the plus problems has to be the sum, the number that it equals. So if you take a look at these, 7 is our biggest number. So look where the 7 is. There's a 7 right there. There's a 7 right there. There's a 7 right there. And a 7 right there.
And when it's in the minus, it has to be a lot, the first one.
So when it's an addition problem, the biggest number has to be your sum. When it's a subtraction problem, the biggest number has to be the number that you start with.
And
Where
the smaller
don't
ones the smaller ones are in the minus.
the smaller ones go in the minus, and the difference here for the subtraction problem. Where don't you see the biggest number?
In the minus?
In the middle. You will never see the biggest number of a fact family problem in the middle of the problem. The biggest number either goes on the end if it's an addition problem, or at the beginning if it's a subtraction problem. Because you can't do 4 minus 7. It doesn't work. And we can't make 3 plus 7 be equal to 4. So the biggest number has a specific place to go, which will help us when we use fact families to solve some problems. Okay, so the first example actually was just looking at a fact family, so we're going to skip that one. The next example says, which of these sets of numbers cannot be used to make a fact family? So we have 1, 2, and 3. We have 2, 4, and 6. And we have 2, 3, and 4. Which of these can't be used to make a fact family?
Maybe guess, and that would probably.
You could
If
guess.
I guessed, then I'll probably do the 2, 3, 4.
If he had to guess, Riker says he'd say the 2, 3, and 4. Well, we can prove it. What is 1 plus 2?
3.
It's equal to 3. So will these be able to make a fact family?
Yes.
Yeah. What is 2 plus 4?
6.
It's equal to 6. So those should be able to make a fact family. What's 2 plus 3?
5.
Ah, it is not equal. So I put a slash through my equal sign to show that is not equal, which means this set of numbers cannot be used to make a fact family. All right, that's really it for the lesson. We're going to do a couple of lesson practice problems. So starting with number 1, it wants you to write 2 addition facts and 2 subtraction facts using the numbers 2, 5, and 7. This is problem A. So you're writing a fact family using those numbers. Problem B, you're writing another fact family using the numbers 4, 6, and 10. Problem C, you're writing a fact family using the numbers 3, 9, and 12. And problem D says which of these sets of numbers can be used to make an addition and subtraction fact family. So for D, you're going to have 3 sets of numbers again. We've got 3, 4, and 5. We've got 3, 6, and 9. And we've got 6, 8, and 10. And for this one, we want to know which of these sets can be used to make a fact family. So pause the video now, write out your fact families, and decide what your answer is here for D. And when you've got your answers, hit play again and we'll go over them together. Okay, Riker, what am I going to write for my fact family here for 2, 5, and 7?
There was 2
2
plus
5
equals 7.
equals 7. What
And
else?
then 5 plus 2 equals 7.
5 plus 2 equals 7.
And then 7 minus 2 equals 5.
5. And then
7 minus 5 equals 2.
that is fact family for A. Nice job. What about B?
And we have 4 plus 6 equals 10. And 6 plus 4 equals 10. 10 minus 4 equals 6.
6.
And 10 minus 6 equals 4.
Okay, here is our fact family for B. See?
3 plus 9 equals, what is it?
12.
12. And 9 plus 3 equals 12. 12 minus 9 equals 3. And 12 minus 3 equals 9.
You got it. And then take a look at these. Which one of these can be used to make a fact family?
Let me see.
We can check them out by adding the first 2 numbers and seeing if it equals the
No.
third. Can 3 plus 4 equal 5?
No.
No. Can 3 plus 6 equal 9?
Let me see. Yes.
Yeah, so that one can make a fact family. Then we'll check this one just to make sure. Can 6 plus 8 equal 10?
No.
No. So just 3 plus 6 equals 9. I hope you have a wonderful day. Now is the time for you to start your written practice, which begins on page 46 of your textbook, and we will see you again soon.